is my meditation all the day, all the night, morning through night. And I delight in the law of the Lord, and on his law I meditate day and night. Morning Meditations with C.J. Marshall.
Good morning. We live in a time in which there is violence and rampages, and we hear it all over the news, all the wickedness that's going on, and we get discouraged. We think, boy, the world is wicked. When will God return? When will Jesus come back and God take us up to heaven? When will that happen? We're tired of living in this perverse world. Habakkuk had a similar experience. He lived during the time of the divided kingdom, where you had Israel in the north and Judah in the south. And he was a prophet of Judah. And notice his words at the beginning of the prophecy we have named Habakkuk. Verse 1 says, the burden which the prophet Habakkuk saw. So what he's about to write is a burden. Oh Lord, how long shall I cry and you will not hear? Even cry out to you violence and you will not save. Why do you show me iniquity and cause me to see trouble? For plundering and violence are before me. There is strife and contention arises. Therefore the law is powerless and justice never goes forth. For the wicked surround the righteous, therefore perverse judgment proceeds. The book of Habakkuk is structured with Habakkuk and asking God a question and God responding to that question. It's not a typical structure we see in the minor prophets. And his first complaint, his first question is, how long shall we cry out to you and you not hear? He sees all the justice that's happening, all the violence in verse 2, all the injustice that's happening, rather, all the violence in verse 2, and he feels like God is not doing anything about it. God does not care. There's strife and contention, verse 3. Justice has been perverted, verse 4. All the stuff is going wrong, and it seems like God's not doing anything about it. But so he asked, how long shall I cry? Injustice, perversion, and you not listening. God's not doing anything about this problem. Isn't that what it feels like sometimes today? There's sin or something that we're dealing with, or our life has heartache, and we feel that God is not doing anything. We live in an immoral world, and sometimes we don't feel God doing anything. God is not bringing things justice, Christians are hurting. Well, tomorrow we're going to look at God's response to all of this. And so there is an answer. There is a response that God's going to give Habakkuk and ultimately give us for all the evil that we face. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Morning Meditations. May we always be like the psalmist that says, "Oh, how I love you, Lord. It is my meditation all the day." See you next time.
Morning meditations, oh how I love thy law, it is my meditation all the day, all the night, morning through night. And I delight in the law of the Lord, and on his law I meditate day and night.